Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is the Pete's Premium Parlay for the first batch of bowl games, starting the first bowl game through the bowls of Friday, December 26th. I'm way up in this show, so I'm very happy about that. I'm up about $1,000, which is about a plus 50% ROI. So I'm relaxed, I'm relieved, and I guess taking slightly more chances with my parlays this week. You know, if I lose both of them, I'll still be up 800. So it's all right. We have no information from Brent from BetDSI this week on supposed sharp sides in college or NFL. He had to cancel the show. So no information from Brent. And I previewed most of the bowl games this year with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Of course, a very experienced handicapper. And I feel like is particularly meaningful and valuable when it comes to the bowl game. So I trust him in general when it comes to the bowls. All right. I got 5 legs in my college parlay this week. There weren't too many borderline ones out of this first batch, so I'll get right to the 5 legs I'm going to take in the parlay. All right. First one is maybe the most borderline one that I included. That's going to be over 57.5 in Western Michigan Air Force. These are all current lines from BetDSI. I previewed that game with, who did I preview the game? Right, I previewed the game with Tony George, and he liked Air Force in the game, but he made a very good argument for why he thinks that Air Force's offense will be, reasonably effective here. And I think if that happens, then we're more likely than not to get an over. The line has moved in Western Michigan's favor pretty strongly, but I think that I think the over is worth a shot here. I think Tony George is right that Air Force will be productive on offense, and Western Michigan can easily get into a shootout. You know, a little bit risky. Could also see this one easily falling just short, 56, something like that. But that's going to be my first leg of the parlay this week. And the second leg is going to be Northern Illinois plus 10. Everyone's kind of discussing this game. Marshall has to be at least a little bit disappointed with this bowl. They are obviously an excellent team. They got one of the best defenses in that Raheem Cato's ever played with. But it's a big line. Northern Illinois has obviously proved themselves this year. 10 points is a lot. Plus 10 is the current line. Previewed the game with Joe Duffy. He liked Northern Illinois plus 10, and I'm going to include that as a second leg of the parlay. Then the third leg that I'm going to include, a little bit interesting, Navy San Diego State under 53.5. That's for my own handicapping. We know that San Diego State was a huge under trender on the year, right? 1-11 over under on the year. And Navy, of course, when they play bowl games against teams like San Diego State, easily they tend to go under. They tend to have low-scoring, modest-scoring games. The only thing that makes me nervous, though, is that the total is kind of modest, right? 53.5, and it hasn't yet been bet down by any of the sharp money. And we did see that happen with Utah State UTEP, right? That one opened at 49, very low total, got pounded down to 46, then pounded again down to 44. So the sharp money obviously came in on the under in that one big time. They haven't really touched the under in this one yet, and that is a concern for me. But, it's a decent total there, 53.5. San Diego State, huge under trender. We know they're stronger on defense than offense, and that's going to be my third leg of the parlay, even though I have some concerns with it. Fourth leg is going to be Louisiana Tech, currently -6, -105. Preview the game with Sean Higgs, and he liked Louisiana Tech in that one. Louisiana Tech does have a bunch of suspensions for this game, but they're still a big favorite, and that's pretty telling. Illinois is just a team that can get blown out. Louisiana Tech blew out Illinois a couple years ago, and I think their offense should be productive here as usual. And if it is, probably Louisiana Tech -6, -105 will be a decent play. Then the fifth leg is going to be Central Florida -2. Preview the game with Joe Duffy. He likes Central Florida -2. I was kind of leaning that way, feeling that way before the call with him, and his opinion and take on the game kind of solidified it for me. So I'm going to go with it. You can watch the video to hear Joe's reasoning on it. So I'm going to make Central Florida -2, the fifth leg of the parlay. So those are the 5 legs of the parlay. I'm going to do round robins of 4 teamers, $20 base. These are all current lines at BetDSI, full juice. And the parlay legs, again, are Western Michigan Air Force over 57.5, Northern Illinois plus 10, Navy San Diego State under 53.5, Louisiana Tech -6, -105, and Central Florida -2. That's $100 to win $1,252.43 if all the legs win. And if just 4 wins, it still wins about $175, which is nice on its own. And that's the Pete's Premium Parlay for the first batch of college bowls.